What's
Hey
that?
guys, who owns the 30 Plymouth?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
My name's Armin.
Airman.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Come on over, let's have a chat about your baby.
Okay. What'd you like to know?
What I like to know is, where did you get it?
A fellow worker had bought it a few years earlier and stored it in his backyard.
So how long you've owned it then?
23 years.
23 years.
Yeah. And he needed a down payment for his house. And
Ah,
I said, when you're ready, tell me what you want and drive it to drop it off at my house. And
so do you mind me asking what you paid for it?
$2,000.
2,000 bucks.
And it was a complete car.
Complete car.
1930 wood spoke wheels, air in the tires.
Wow.
The motor's still in gear off the trailer, and it went bump, bump, bump off the trailer when it went into my garage.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful car. And what size motor is in it?
It's got a 283 Chevy.
Oh,
Or 280, yeah. 283 Chevy.
283.
Yeah, 65 block.
65. Wow.
Yeah.
And transmission is a Power Glide or?
That's a 700 R4 with the overdrive. And
So
Ford,
she must cruise along pretty good.
yeah, easy on gas.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Are we able to see the motor?
Yeah, sure. I'll lift it up there for you. There you go. There you go.
Wow, isn't that amazing? So clean.
Stainless exhaust straight out
Yes.
the back.
Wow, what a beauty.
Power brake.
He's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And the interior you did, or it was completed?
No, it's all
Well, you got it.
picked up. No, that was full interior, but I didn't use it. It was all rotten and springs, and the roof caved in. It was full of mice,
Wow.
smells, and the doors were full of nuts from some squirrel or something.
A common thing with
Yeah, it was full
cars
of,
sitting, right?
it was in a barn. It was full of everything, and so I just gutted it and started over with new stuff.
Wow.
And it's all Dodge interior, the
Wow.
Caravan or something.
This is beautiful. So you must love cruising around town?
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's a head turner.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Everybody wants to talk, right?
Especially when I'm going downtown and the seniors are walking along the sidewalk, getting their exercise, and they see me coming and a big grin on their face, and they point at it.
Because they recognize
just
it.
made their day.
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. They probably rode in a few of them. Right?
That's real enjoyable.
Yeah. So this is a 4-door,
4-door, yeah.
and you have a
doors.
suicide door in the back.
Yeah.
Wow. I love the color tone, the browns and the whites.
Called Copperhead effect.
Copperhead effect.
Dodge
That's-
Ram.
Wow. This is amazing. So I guess you store it?
Yeah.
At home?
No, I did, not anymore.
No.
No. I store it there for the summer, but I have winter storage for it.
Ah, very good. And it'll be soon.
Yeah, this week I think.
Well, we've got a beautiful weekend to
Yeah.
look at cars.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's supposed to be nice and warm today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you showing your baby, and it is flipping nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. I really like it. Like it a lot.
A lot of fun to drive.
Is there anything else you can tell me about it?
It's got Ford 9-inch in the back.
4 9-inch rear end?
57 Ford.
Oh, from
Mustang 2
57.
front end.
Ooh. So you have the
Independent front end.
independent. No straight axle.
And disc brakes. No, that's too rough.
Yeah,
I want
absolutely.
a little smoother ride.
And disc brakes all the way around?
Just the front.
Just the front. And still the old drum in the back.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Doesn't take much to stop.
No. Well, what would this car weigh? 27?
1,700 pounds maybe.
1,700.
15 to 1,700 pounds.
Wow. So you
That's
don't
it.
drive it on a windy day?
Oh yeah.
At least not over the bridges.
Surprisingly, it holds the road really well.
It does, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't roll or tip or anything on corners. It's just flat.
That's beautiful.
Pretty tight. And
That is beautiful. 283.
the frame, the original frame, original everything. And even the doors, that's the way I got them.
Wow.
There's no panels or anything in them. They're
All
bone
solid.
stock.
That is amazing.
All I did was sand and paint them.
Wow. She is a beauty. She is really, really nice. And it just the headlights and the grill. It's just amazing. So this grill came with it, or you put it in?
No, I made the grill. The
You
shell
made
is
the grill.
original, but the grill insert is, I made that.
It's stainless steel?
Stainless steel.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Very nice. All right, well, maybe we can go for a cruise.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, all right. Hi everyone, it's Armin, your host from Flippin Monkey. I hope you're enjoying the program as much as I enjoy making them. Seeing all these wonderful people and their cars and learning the history of how they built them to where they are. But I am interrupting here just to reach out to supporters. If you have a product or a service that you'd like us to announce on our platform, please reach out to us at support@flippinmonkey.com and we'll get back to you. We are self-funded and we are looking for support. Thank you and continue to enjoy your show. So the drive-by was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I always love the smell of the raw fuel
Yeah.
and the sound.
Yeah.
But there were some interior things that I'd like to discuss with you. If you can maybe talk about the interior.
Yeah, it's got custom walnut dash with new gauges. It's got seats. Front buckets are out of a Dodge Shadow.
A Dodge Shadow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they don't make them anymore.
No.
And the rear seat's out of mid-seat out of a Dodge Caravan. The roof's out of a Dodge Caravan. And
So you basically did that yourself, or was
Yeah.
the dash already done?
no, I made
Oh, that's
the
amazing.
original dash is behind it.
Right.
I put the walnut on top.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because I wanted a bigger dash.
It's
Look
gorgeous.
nicer.
And then you were telling me some stories about your winery tours.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy winery tours
Oh,
with your
very
wife
much.
and friends?
Very much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You go out for the day and grab a bite to eat at one of the wineries along the way, and
You must have a
sample
lot of
it.
heads twisting then too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Parking lot's always a busy scene.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
What
it
is-
is a beautiful car,
Yeah.
and I think that you're doing it just. It's beautiful, and I hope we do just for you on the show.
Sure.
And I thank you for being on the show,
Thank you.
and pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
And I'll send you all the details.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, George, nice meeting you, and thank you for having me over. I love your car. I was a little confused with the tail lights, so you're gonna have to tell me a little story about your car.
Oh,
Well, actually, what year is it?
65.
So it's a 65,
65, yeah.
and that's not the ordinary taillights for a 65,
no,
is it?
No, no. They're actually 67 Shelby taillights. Shelby that year used the long taillights.
Oh, okay.
Which were started off as actually a 65 Thunderbird.
65
65
Thunderbird started
Thunderbird
that.
started that off at 65. In 67, Cougar went sequential.
Ah, yeah. Well, that's
One,
where
two, three, one,
that's
two,
the
three.
story I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That's what caught my eye when I seen your car. Was I had a 67 Cougar,
Yeah.
and it had the long lights in the back, and I That's why it intrigued me. I thought it was a 68 that you had here.
Yeah, well, it's easier to get them along for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So what size motor's in it then?
It's a 5-liter Mustang.
So it's a 5-liter.
Yeah, like an 87 Mustang 5-liter. I took off all the fuel injection, changed it back to carburetor, and I'm running an automatic overdrive.
Oh, very nice. So how long have you owned this car?
I think I bought it in 04.
In 04?
Yeah, 04, yeah. Yeah.
And what can you tell me about it when you bought it?
When I bought it, it was a coupe.
Oh, this was a coupe.
A basic coupe. 6-cylinder standard. It come out of Texas. And I believe a woman in St. Catharines had it. And she sold it to a guy in Stony Creek. I bought it off the guy in Stony Creek. So it hasn't seen any salt. Probably hasn't even seen rain, as far as I know.
That's amazing.
And in Texas, it's so dry. When I got it, and I put it on my rotisserie to turn it over, the floor and the frames themselves, being hollow, structural, right full of red dust.
Wow.
Oh, they must have red dust on them, red soil, or red clay.
Right.
And I blew it all out, and the frames and all the pieces were like brand new.
That's amazing.
I mean, excellent.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no rust.
So then you took the body off frame? Did you do
there's
an
no
off frame? No, you left it on?
There's no frame, it's unibody.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, it's unibody
Yes.
car. And I built a rotisserie so I can turn it around and work on it.
Yes.
And I put in all the major frame rails. First of all, I bought a engineering book, a manual on the engineering on the car.
Right.
And they show all the welds, all the structural parts, the difference between the convertible and the hardtop. So I bought all those structural parts new and put them in
So because you cut the actual top off the coupe
last.
and installed the convertible top
Exactly.
because you wanted a convertible.
Yeah.
That's
I couldn't afford
amazing.
to buy a convertible.
Right.
And I didn't want to pay 30 grand to rebuild one.
Right.
I saw a rusty old piece of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's why I bought the rust-free one.
Right.
Yeah.
And then are these rims here, they look like the Cobras.
Yeah, they're American racing wheels.
Yeah.
And they've been around since the 50s.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're all aluminum.
All of them, yeah.
And you've got the radial on there.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you still could find those decals?
Oh, yeah,
the
you can buy 'em new, yeah.
GT350?
Yeah. You buy them new.
That is amazing.
Yeah. And I have Carroll Shelby's. Well, I have his signature. Plus
So
his
you have his
paperwork.
signature on the glove box.
Yep.
And how did you how did you get around getting his autograph?
I took the glove box and sent it down to him.
Oh,
Down to California.
Oh, so you mailed it to him.
Mailed to him.
He signed
He
it.
signed. I paid him. I think $200 a month. $250. I don't know.
Right.
American.
For him to sign it.
Yeah. And I got it back within probably 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you were able to install it, and
So-
now you have the actual Shelby
Yeah.
signature. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are we able to see under the hood?
Go ahead.
So this here is a 5-liter.
Yep.
Is it the 302?
Yep.
So it's the 302?
Yep.
Because back, I remember the 289s.
Yeah, 289 302 was
Yeah.
really before
And-
metric. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got what kind of Holly carburetor on there?
I think it's a Holly 600.
600?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Very clean.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So it's all stock?
The engine?
Yes.
Yeah, the engine is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a nice cruiser for
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
and whoever else is driving
Yeah.
it. Very nice.
Suspension's all changed.
So you put all new suspension in it?
Yeah, it's all Mustang too.
That is
With
amazing.
disc brakes, rack and pinion.
Wow. That looks really
Everything's
nice.
homemade pretty well.
Very nice. So the year is actually what?
65.
So it's actually a 65. And what else did you change on it? Did you just change the taillights, or was there something else you changed?
You mean outside body? No, it's all It looks the same as a 65.
So it looks the same as a
Yeah,
65.
exactly.
There's nothing else you've done
Only
to
thing
it.
changed the taillights.
Right. And you've got rotors on the front
Yeah, just the front only. Yeah.
and
Drum back.
drum back.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Interior is pretty well stock. Nothing's changed very much.
The
I don't
interior is all leather. So what attracted you to the Mustang?
Well,
This
I
is-
sold my Roadster
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted a convertible.
So it's just a matter of a convertible.
Just wanted a convertible. Yeah. I never owned a convertible before,
Right.
and that's why I bought that. Bought this and said, well, time I build this, I can build a better one, a rust-free one, a lot cheaper than building a rusted-out convertible because they wanted too much for
Right.
rusted-out convertibles.
Right.
So anyway, I built this whole car, a complete done as right now, probably no more than 16, 17,000.
Well, that's
Can't buy
awesome.
one for a quarter of that.
No. No.
So,
So cutting the top off, that must have been a chore.
no,
No?
no, simple,
So what did you do?
simple.
What,
So what I did, first of all, I took off the old quarters, the old coupe quarter panels,
yeah.
and I got convertible quarter panels.
Oh.
They're different.
Okay.
They're different to fit the top.
Okay.
See all the snaps you put on
Yeah,
there?
that's
That's
right.
all different up in there. So I
Okay.
bought new quarters. I welded on new quarters. Then I put the strainer in the back to carry the top.
Right.
And I had to cut the roof up here in the windshield frame,
Windshield. Yeah.
and everything bolts in.
Really?
Because the convertible, the windshield frames are the same on all body styles,
Well, that's amazing.
all three body
I
styles.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they're all same. So, and don't forget, the first Mustang was a convertible,
Yes.
the very first one.
Right.
So they're all same. The windshield frames are all the same,
Wow.
and all your
and-
hardware fits.
Well, and how did you find the top?
Bought a new one.
So you just bought new?
Oh, no. I bought a scrap 67 convertible from the quarter panel back,
Oh, okay.
nothing up front. And I just wanted that hardware that carries the convertible top. That's all I
Right.
wanted.
Right.
That and the harness.
And the harness and
Yeah.
the framework for the
All the
for the
framework
top.
harness, yeah, that's all I wanted.
Wow.
I couldn't make that.
No, that's right.
And I had nothing to copy to make, so I bought one. I bought one, I think, for $200, something like that, cheap.
Wow.
and I brought that home and transferred that into here.
Wow.
And I bought a new top.
And then you bought the new top
Yeah,
for it,
yeah.
obviously, right?
This is cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
Tops, I think, back then were something like $220.
Wow. And
Cheap.
back when? You're saying back when?
05.
In 05.
Yeah.
And that's all they were?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And even today, they're only, I don't think they're even 400 yet. They haven't doubled
Wow.
yet. But
So
now
that's good.
Yeah.
Right?
maybe now they have, but a year or two ago they hadn't. Yeah. Well, that's about all I can tell you.
And then, so now you drive it every summer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Well, hell, he drives it more than I do.
Oh, your son drives it more than
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how I ran across it. He was
Yeah.
out getting groceries, I'll say. Yeah, I know you're in the beer store.
My other son drives it too.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they both drive it.
Oh,
The
that's great.
grandkids don't want to drive it, do they?
The grandkids don't want to drive it.
Not really, do they? But they
Yeah.
ride it.
Yeah,
But to drive it, yeah. They want new stuff.
yeah, yeah. Well, you can't beat the classics.
Yeah.
Absolutely
They
not.
want new stuff.
And to enjoy it, the
Yeah.
ride of it, right?
Yeah.
It's just, especially it's got the 302 in it.
Yeah, it's got power.
So it's got power.
No problem. Those tires, I can roast those tires
Yeah.
anytime you want.
You probably
Yes.
have.
Well, probably him.
He was a good boy when I seen him.
Yeah. No problem there getting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a stone.
Right. And especially with the 4-barrel, right? She gets
Oh
up
yeah,
and goes,
it'll
right?
go, yeah, no
And you
problem.
pour a little bit of that honey to her, she
Yeah,
just
no problem.
giddy up and gone.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So in the wintertime, you store it?
Oh, it's stored. It's stored in heat. It never gets cold.
Oh, so you have a heated garage?
Where I take it,
Oh, where you take it?
Stony Creek. Yeah. Yeah.
So you take it somewhere
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, it's all
you
heated
have
up.
a heated shop
Oh yeah, yeah.
and you store it in there all winter?
Otherwise, you have dampness. Oh, here's damp out here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't store nothing here.
Oh, that's
Worthwhile.
amazing.
I store my other junk, but not this.
The other junk.
Yeah.
So you have other vehicles we were just talking about. You've got 3 or 4 more different
I
ones?
got a coupe. I got 2 pickups. I got a coupe, and I got a, what else? Coupe, this, 2 pickups, and I got an old T-Bird that needs a full restoration. Needs everything.
And what year are your pickups? Are they Ford?
55 Mercury
Merc, yeah.
and a 67 Ford.
67 Ford.
Also from Texas,
Wow,
rust free.
wow. And did you drive down to Texas to pick
No.
these up or find? No?
No, they come here, and the lady in St. Catharines bought this.
Yeah.
And she sold to the guy in Hamilton,
Ah,
guy in Stony Creek.
right.
And I bought it off him.
And you bought it off of him.
Yeah.
Well, Texas, like you say,
Yeah,
there's
dry. It's all
dry,
yeah.
dry,
Yeah.
and there's nothing.
And there's the Texas safety plate right there. On the
yeah,
window,
it's still in the windshield.
still on the window. Yeah.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
The
I don't know
history.
what year. Yeah.
And like I say, I'm looking at the Shelby autograph there, right on the glove box. That is amazing. And the shifter reminds me of the Cougar I had.
Yeah.
The
pretty
push
long,
button on the side
Yeah. Same.
and the bucket seats.
Yeah. Yeah. Cougar was more updated. They had more stuff in it.
Right.
Better material, longer wheelbase.
Yeah. Originally what?
The 6-cylinder cars
Yeah.
had 4 bolt wheels. 4,
Right.
And I changed it over when I changed over the suspensions. That suspension and that suspension. The 5.
Okay, so this originally came with a 6-cylinder,
6-cylinder with 4 bolt wheels.
4 bolt wheels.
4 studs.
Yeah. So now you got the 5 on there.
Yeah,
So what size rear end did you put in it? Just the
An
stock?
8 inch.
8 inch?
Yeah.
The Ford 8 inch?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you have dual exhaust on it?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can see all back.
And it looks like you have a new tank on it.
Oh yeah, everything's new. Yeah.
So did you have to do anything to the
tank,
floors?
gas tank?
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's the original tank.
No?
Yeah. Like I said, there's no rust down there.
Yeah.
There's no salt there. No, that's the original tank.
Wow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey. The trunk.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
That was their downfall. Because what would happen? You got hit in the back end.
Yeah.
You got a trunk full of gas.
That's right.
That's why they had to change it. The government got after them raised hell. Yeah.
And is this the actual Mustang red?
No,
And what red is this?
I think that's. I think I picked out a red. I think it was Viper red.
Viper red?
Chrysler Viper red. Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Dodge Viper red.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
Viper red.
it does justice to the car.
Yeah.
It really stands
Yeah,
out,
it's got-
especially with the white.
It's got some metallic in it, I believe. I
Yeah?
believe it's metallic. Yeah.
You can see a little bit of flake in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice. I really enjoy your car.
Yeah.
And like I say, I think our viewers will enjoy it, the story behind it.
God damn it! I get coughing. I can't help it. Damn it. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. They're gonna take it up north to their cottage.
The car?
Yeah.
Ah,
They gotta build a shop first.
no.
But you can't sit outside.
Well, you got the basement done.
Basement's done, yeah.
Yeah, so the garage is next,
And
right?
the basement you can drive into, so you can drive the car in the basement.
So that'd be good.
Yeah.
Drive it in the basement.
Yeah. Keep it
Need
dry.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
They can't get wet. You
No,
can't let another convertible get wet.
yeah.
They
no
get wet,
moisture.
the floor is gone right away.
Yeah.
Even though I got sprayed and painted and everything else, but still, you don't want water in a convertible.
No,
That's what wrecks convertibles.
absolutely. So she hasn't seen snow,
No.
hasn't seen rain.
Well, not very much
Yeah,
rain. If I don't know, but Actually, my God, there wasn't even any wafers on it. There were no wafers.
Really?
No wafers.
Wow.
So they must have not used them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Heater wasn't hooked up for down there. It's hot.
That's right.
The heater wasn't hooked up. Yeah.
So the core was there, but no hoses.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I just love the 302. Yeah, I've worked on many of these.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't think such a small rad would keep that cool.
Yeah, but I had that rad updated. The six-cylinder rad was, I think it's maybe only 2 core.
Right.
That may be a 3, maybe. No,
Looks like a 3-core.
maybe this, yeah. I had it updated. But
Very.
it's the same tank, original tank.
Right.
The date's still on, original date.
That is gorgeous.
And I had factory air.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Factory air.
Yeah, well, not factory air, it's factory air, but the dealer installed it.
Right.
They weren't installed at the factory. The
Right.
factory sent them to Ford. The Ford dealership installed them. But I haven't hooked up the compressor.
Ah,
The evaporator still is in there
wow.
originally.
Well, you don't need it now with the top.
No,
No.
exactly. Exactly.
You can
And I'll
just
never
cruise
use
and let the hair
I
wind
never
blow.
will use it, yeah.
Yeah.
Never will.
Yeah. You just go cruising and let the wind blow through your hair and keep
Exactly.
it cool.
Unless it's an awful hot day.
Yeah.
Maybe down there you need it.
Yeah. Yeah. In Texas, absolutely.
Yeah, hotter than hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the viewers are going to enjoy your car and
Yeah.
your stories.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you allowing me to come and
No problem.
see your car
Yeah.
and the stories behind it and the history.
Yeah.
And I'd love to come and see one of your other cars maybe in the future.
We'll see what happens, yeah.
Yeah. And have a chat about it.
Yeah.
And take it from there. So I appreciate it, George. Thank
Yeah,
you
okay.
very much.
Yeah, good. You want this?
Well, that was a great episode. 65 Mustang. I thought it was a 68 with the taillights. Armin here, your host of Flippin Monkey. I want to thank George and his son Jamie for giving us the opportunity to show their car off. I wouldn't have found that gem if I didn't meet Jamie at the liquor store. But we had a great time. George explained everything. He had a passion to have a convertible. And the only way he could see, because he couldn't afford a convertible, either they were too rusted out or just too much money. He turned around and bought a coupe and customized it to the convertible that he enjoys today. Hats off to you, George. I had a great time meeting with you and discussing your girl. Until next time, I hope you share, subscribe, and I hope you come to flippinmonkey.com and click on Garage. You'll see extra episodes, bloopers, and so on in the back end. And also shop at our merch store. We are self-funded, so anything that you can donate, or if you're a sponsor and you want to get involved with Flippin Monkey, just drop us a line at support@flippinmonkey.com. Until we see you again, keep the rubber side down and pour the honey to her. Until next time, God will.